All right. Hi, Cancer. Okay, so I am currently not at home, so this is why the setting is very different. So I'm going to do your mid-June update. So we're gonna start off with your past, present energies, and then we're gonna do your near future spread. We're also gonna bring out some clarifiers and some oracles. And then we're going to finish off with some messages from your person. All right? So let's get to it. So, yeah. It's very different, but I had to get my message across to you guys just because, it's time for that guidance. And I couldn't just leave you guys behind, right? It is different for me. It's very small. But, I got to do what I got to do, right? All right. So... very, very small, you guys, so bear with me. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. We have 4. All right, so we got the Emperor. I'm so sorry, you guys. Okay. What do we have for Cancers? All right, Cancers. Energy. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck is 2 of Cups. Ow! Alright, so Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Okay, so in your recent past, I do see here that there was some mental energy that you had, right, that was going on between you and your person, or you were just having like these restlessness and kind of like, okay, this curiosity about you and your person, about your path together, about like how else are you guys going to blossom, right? But I do see here that you guys are being protected. I don't see you guys together, even though the energy of the reading is the 2 of Cups, right? It's here where you became kind of like, you know what, I'm going to focus my energy on something else for now, right? This is the opportunity that you're taking in order for you to thrive, okay? You are being protected, okay? This is going to be joyful. This was like, this is very good for you, Cancer. But I do see here with the 4 of Cups, you are kind of like holding back from something, right? You are not, I'm not necessarily saying like that you're bored, but it can be that you're kind of like, you're contemplating something, or you're just, you're disconnected, okay? This was you, okay? You were disconnected, or your person was disconnected. Here in your current energies, I do see here that there is that you do want to have prosperity, right, with your person, because there's like this there's this balancing, right? There's these decisions you want to have as far as like prosperity goes, okay? And you're setting your priorities straight right now here with the 2 of Pentacles. But I also do see you're focusing on what remains instead of what happened, right? Instead of like, you're not crying over spilled milk anymore. Like, you decided to make this energy like, look, I'm not gonna deal with my mental energy like being focused on just like being, how can I say it, like you noticed that you were you're holding yourself back in a way, right? And here within the middle of the spread, it does show me that you're starting to focus on what remains, okay, as far as this connection goes and within. So here I also do see like the 8 of Pentacles, which also represents like you're starting to hold high standards for yourself, okay? You have this passion not only for yourself to move on and thrive, but also for your connection. Remember, the whole reading is the 2 of Cups after all, right? That's the whole energy that we have. And then here in your near future, we have the 5 of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Chariot. This is 2 major arcanas. So you're choosing to set your emotions aside, and you're going to start thinking with based off of experience and logic, right? not saying that you're not going to be an emotional person anymore, but you have to have that sort of like perseverance. You know, you're going to start focusing on something else. What brings you, you notice that just staying in your head and just having like this movement where you're just like going all over the place, it's not going to really it's not going to fall in your favor per se. So with this Emperor, okay, with this Emperor and this Chariot, you're going to thrive off of that, okay? So you showed up in your own reading, okay, Cancer? So with that being said, it's going to be where you are how can I say this? Where you have a significance towards like what you're going for, right? Remember, with the Chariot, it does mean like it's forward movement, right? And not only like quick movement, but also where, you know, you're going to focus all your energy towards the destination, right? In order to succeed, because you don't want to have that lack, right? That mental lack that you've been having, you know, here. So let's get some clarifiers out here. Yeah, so the page of wands is the Page of Swords is actually clarified with the Page of Wands, which means it's kind of like, you know what, you're being really sensitive to like your thoughts, right? Or to like whatever was playing in your head. Okay, clarify the Sun, please. That's too many. But I will take the Page of Swords. Again, with the Page of Swords, that's kind of like, you know, it's sort of like an action that you're taking, right? And not necessarily an immature action, but it's kind of like where how can I say this? It's where that restlessness came from, okay? You were being protected from having this like restless energy, right? And with this Four of Cups, by you standing your ground, that's clarified, right? With you standing your ground, it shows like prosperity within yourself, right? So you're gonna be like, you know what, I'm gonna focus on something else and just, you know, not even take what my person is doing right now, because it's like, you know, who else is gonna take care of Cancer besides Cancer, right? Alright, so you could be dealing with the Leo. I do see a lot of air here, so you could be dealing with the Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Take however that resonates. And then I do see here in your current energies, okay, so it is where you're having that sort of like that practicality, right? You're being practical about it because you're not being stuck in your head. Again, in the future, you're going to start to go into like this Emperor kind of like energy, right? With that being said, this Five of Cups was actually bringing you like a lot of anxiety, and you're actually being stuck in your head right now, okay? It could be like you kind of like you go back and forth, thinking about this person, thinking about your like the situations, coulda, shoulda, woulda, and you know, you want to have the strength in order to prosper, right? With the Eight of Pentacles, you want to have high standards for yourself. This is what's going to bring you out of kind of like that wishy-washy stage. I really wish this kind of like focus. I don't know what's going on with my camera. I'm sorry, you guys. So yeah, let's see. Let's get some clarifiers for your near future. Yeah, you chose to walk away. You chose to walk away because you were lacking that emotion, that stability to have yourself, right? That stability to have your heart and your mind, your emotions and your thoughts in equilibrium, right? You're choosing to walk away. That's what you were lacking, right? You were lacking kind of like that structure for yourself. But you know what? I'm noticing that you're choosing to walk away. Okay, so with the Emperor, you're gonna be very like, these came out the clarifiers, right? With the Emperor here, it's kind of like you're gonna have that swift action, right? You're gonna be that intelligent feminine energy. You're gonna be like, you know what, whatever comes to me, Like, yeah, let it come to me, but if it doesn't, I'm gonna like cut you off right away, okay? Or you could be thinking about that with your person. It's gonna be very fast, okay? This action is gonna be very fast, so it's gonna come to you. You're kind of like that jolt, like, you know what? I know exactly what to do now. Okay, with the Chariot, Cancer, you're gonna have choices, okay, in your near future. You're gonna have choices whether it is to pick someone else, or you're gonna have choices like on what to develop yourself into. You know, it's just, you know, the possibilities are pretty much endless, right? You make your own kind of like abundance. So there's that. But let's get some romance oracles out here. Get some romance oracles out here for Cancer, please. Right, so new love, like I said, you're gonna have choices, right? So new love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Yes, you want to give your relationship a chance. So it could be where you're starting to focus on someone else instead of like your person, right? Work on your partnerships, and it doesn't really have to be a new love where it's necessarily very soon, Cancer. It doesn't necessarily mean where it's going to be kind of like a new love, like a new person, right? You could start finding a new hobby. You could start, you know, venturing out into like something that you like, right? Something new, finding yourself out, right? And giving your relationship a chance. This could be a relationship within yourself, right? With your higher self and your human self, okay? It doesn't necessarily have to be someone else all the time. Okay, chemistry, there's a strong magnetic connection here. Yeah, so I do feel as if there is kind of like someone new coming in, or you could be focusing more on yourself instead of this connection, because you don't want to be stuck in your head, right? But remember, you do have options, Cancer. You do have options. So let's get some wisdom oracles out here. Alright, so we got 2 of these. I'll put this down. So the first one is no place like home, authenticity, feeling at home and fitting in. So I do see here, like when you're starting to invest in yourself, you're noticing, like, you know, what kind of person you are, what you like, what your attributes are, your characteristics, and as your instincts progress, you know, you're gonna start to develop kind of like your intuition, where you're like, you know, you're gonna be fast acting. Remember the Chariot, right? The fates, karma. Accept what cannot change. Yeah, you're starting to be like, you know what, I'm not gonna give this any more energy. You're gonna focus all your energy within, okay? 17 and 50 could have some significant significance in your life right now, okay? So I really want to get all these cards out. Okay, so let's get some messages from your person, right? I'm excited about these. I love these. Like, I can just do a reading off of this whole deck, right? This is my personal deck, by the way. So let's see what your person has to tell you. Yeah, I feel like you're focusing on yourself. Whoa. Okay. That's cool. Alright. I'm not the same person that you remember. Either this is you telling your person, or your person is telling you, right? Is it possible to forgive and forget? I feel safer in silence. I couldn't let you get close to me. Wow, this is intense. I could feel that. You're my treasure. So this person obviously couldn't really tell you like how they were feeling, or you couldn't tell them either. Probably because, you know what? There's a lot of fake people in either their ear or your ear, and it kind of bugged you guys, right? The relationship was kind of like too much. Cutting fake people out of my life. I'm afraid of how different your energy is. Exactly. Honestly, I do feel like you're going to start working on yourself, Cancer, and you're going to be a totally different person. I want to make you some breakfast. So this person could have made you breakfast, right? Or you could have made them breakfast. I don't think I can take your reaction right now. So maybe you guys are still heated, right? Maybe there's still kind of like that. Like, passion like towards where you just want to get your words out, right? You know, you want to take some time to calm down. I see a little part of you in everyone I meet. So this person obviously sees signs, and he sees like a little bit of you in everybody, right? Lying was easier for me than telling you the truth. That's intense. I pretend not to care. Look at that. It's all my fault. So this person now that you're getting out of your head, now this person is stuck in their head. My heart needs mending. My heart needs mending. I lied about how I felt. Communication. So this could have been a very big factor between your relationship, okay? Between your relationship and their relationship, right? In like how to communicate. Communication was probably like not something you guys could have been working on a little bit more. Don't pressure me. I feel like a ticking time bomb. So I do notice that once you get out of your head, I notice that your person is starting to get in their head. So yeah, let's see how that goes, right? All right, Cancer, this has been your reading for the middle of June. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if this resonated. Thank you. And don't forget to stay positive. Please stay positive. You are positive. Be positive. Love and light.